ask me from time to time or want to know about how BlkBox got started. And I got started shaping boards through my friend Jeff Frazier. Built like a shaping bay in his garage, and we were into surfing on the Great Lakes, and I just thought I had had a lot of background in board design with snowboards and stuff like that in the 90s, and I was like, man, I think I could make my own surfboards. And I ended up formulating a resin called Resin X, and then from there I went kind of on the road for a little while and worked with a lot of different really great surfboard makers and shapers and glassers, and kind of traveled around the country for a little while doing that. So once I had kind of traveled the country and met a lot of surfboard makers and shapers and other manufacturers, and then dealt with people internationally, I was still kind of glassing back home here in the Great Lakes under the glassing tag Magic Carpet Ride Glassing. So when the guy on Surfer Mag said the Resin X aficionados have the BlkBox technology, I thought, wow, that's awesome. That's totally what I'm about. The whole like technology that's in the flight recorder of the airplanes to record what's going on with the boards. And we've been doing that for a long time. We'll record where we're at on the water speed. We'll have different things that we hook up to the board to give us information. And it just seemed like the name BlkBox fit really well. And then the shield logo a friend of mine kind of designed, because I thought that was cool, and we were kind of techie at the time with what was going on with Resin X, so I called the company BlkBox. From there I just primarily made surfboards for years, and then I kind of had a family thing happen where I had to stay closer to home and couldn't go on the road as much, and from there BlkBox was like taking off with SUPs and making subs and stuff too. And right around 2010, I had two guys along with myself. We knew there was finally going to be like a full SUP race series. So we were like, okay, like I'm not going to ride somebody else's board, I'm going to make my own board. One of the neat things at BlkBox is that I spend so much time perseverating over designs and everything else, and the construction, the whole aspect of building the board, that I think once people ride one of our boards and they feel how well they glide and they feel how well they move through the water, that's what sells the board. I think that, and our attention to detail, and I'm really big into what we do with the graphics and how that whole thing kind of comes together. So once people get on a board, I think that's what really sells our boards.